have just got ready for work. I'm working from here today and tomorrow. I've got a meeting in 15 minutes where I'm presenting. So we do attend like inductions because we're a staff wellbeing and mental health service. So we attend people's inductions and do a short presentation so that new starters know that we exist and how to contact us. So that is the presentation I'm delivering this morning to as part of an induction. So it's not really a presentation I get nervous about because it's very like, we don't go into any psycho-ed or any sort of psychological theory. It's very much just explaining our service, why we were set up, what services we provide, how they can access us. So it's very chill. And yeah, I've been in this job for like 2 years now, so I'm very used to talking about what we do. Now 4:30. I have not managed to get any interview prep into today. It has been pretty busy with work, but I thought I would just check in and tell you guys what my sort of plan is for the interview prep. What I'm going to do is, because I just have one interview to prep for, is I kind of know what the structure of the interview is going to be, because the Salomons course has actually been really good with communicating, and they've sent info just telling us like how long the interview is and like what kind of questions might come up. So basically, because the exam was research based, there aren't going to be any research based questions, which is a relief, and it's going to be very clinical. So it's going to be like, we get 15 minutes to read a clinical vignette and I guess make notes on it, clinical questions about it, to kind of like assessment and formulation skills. And then you do, I think it's a 5-minute role play, which I'm a bit apprehensive about because I've never actually done that in an interview process before. And then you have like clinical and personal questions, a panel of like psychologists, and then there's someone with lived experience there, like an expert of experience. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a Word doc with those like different categories of what potential questions could come up, and just think about what I like, almost like I'm visualizing doing like a table in a Word doc of like the different categories of questions, and then how I would structure my answer. And then I've got a couple of mock interviews booked in, so I think that's what I'm gonna do, guys. So I'm actually at the gym now. I've come without Scott because it's his rest day, but this was his go-to gym when he lived here full time. It is a very good gym. It's like a good bodybuilding gym. So yeah, I've just come here to do actually my first workout of the week, and it's Thursday, so I have been slacking this week, but it's fine. I will go today and the weekend and probably tomorrow with Scott, so it's all good. It's been a very chill Friday morning. We actually had an early night last night. I think we were in bed for like 10:30, and yeah, I went to the gym, like I said. Scott went to the shops and got us some things for dinner. He made a salmon stir fry, and we caught up on White Lotus, and then I was like, I'm so tired, I want to go to bed, so we went to bed. So yeah, I have got some work to do today, but I'm hoping to sneak some interview prep in there, so we'll just see how we go. What are you training today?
Lower.
Me too. I don't know whether to do hamstrings or quads though. I might just make a spontaneous decision.
We can do some of the same exercises.
We can train together.
No, we can.
Saying to them last night, we just had an early one and we watched White Lotus.
Yeah, we did.
And
we went to bed at 9.
No, we didn't. We went to bed at 10.
We went to bed at 9.
I was falling asleep at 9 on the sofa. Yeah, we found that White Lotus episode disappointing, didn't we?
It's worrying, and it's one from the end now. Oh no, it's the last one next week.
Yeah.
So that was the penultimate one, and it was just
like nothing happened.
so average.
But I enjoy the slow burn, but when it's episode 7.
Episode 7 slow burn is like, are we just going to get an hour and a half of nothing on Monday?
Yeah.
Probably.
No, they have to deliver now.
I think it's too. It'll have to be
nervous.
like the best episode in the whole of the 3 series. Otherwise,
Yeah,
I think this series is comfortably the worst if it isn't.
I've
the
still really enjoyed it though. Yeah, the music's
worse. I feel like some of the stories are just boring. Like that, the dad in the family just spending 7 episodes just geeked out of his mind on drugs is getting a bit boring now. Like it's just like do something.
But
do something reckless for our entertainment.
Well, should I tell you a theory?
Go on.
The theory is that he is gonna poison his family.
Right.
Because there was that like fruit in episode 1 or 2, and the lady looking after them, you know, she's the one who took their tablets and stuff. She was like, "That's poisonous, don't eat that." And they keep showing the blender.
Yeah, well, the son keeps having the shakes, doesn't he?
Yeah, but in the episode finale, like trailer, there was they just panned to the blender for like a second, so people think he's gonna make some sort of like smoothie and poison his family.
He's gonna need to do
himself.
a couple of them at least.
Because he doesn't have the gun. I think I'm enjoying it more because of the like social media commentary though.
I think the fans of White Lotus have actually been better than the writers of White Lotus. It's like some of the theories are so like some of them are actually really good to the point where maybe they need to get involved.
True. That was Trish.
How's Trish?
Okay guys, we've just finished our session. I did quads and glutes. We've got to go now because Scott's got a meeting, but they've got a posing room which was really cool. Okay, that's enough. She does not stop.
You got that.
Show them your pretty face.
Got that post-gym sweat on your legs. She loves it. Look, Safi, you're gross.
Where's her bow?
There it is.
Oh.
She's got her little pink tags on as well. Look, they're making like a riverbank.
Oh.
Or they're draining the lake. Why is it so shallow?
Does this concern you?
This concerns me. The National Trust will be hearing from me about this. Set it to like it maxes out at like 2 or 3 grand, and then literally just try and use it so you're getting like however much a month on there, like do some shopping on it and stuff, and then just make sure your regular payments, you're paying it all off every month. And then
Watching Mum.
She is
And
the illegitimate
we've got an Indian.
of the
Yummers. Right, we're doing a taste test. Scott found this in Waitrose.
yeah,
Do they sell it in other supermarkets?
Lidl and Aldi do their own version,
Sorry.
which is cheaper and probably tastes identical.
Yeah, this apparently has gone viral, and when Scott got it, he said it was like, they said you could only buy 2 max per person. And I've never had any of this like Dubai style chocolate, but I do love pistachio. So we're gonna do a taste test. I will probably like it, but I don't know if Scott will. He's also bought this as a snack as well. Which are elite.
They are.
They actually are.
But they're like 800 grand for a bag now.
Yeah. Let's have a looky. Ooh. We can have a square each. They're big squares.
I think part of it is you got to like show them ripping it apart.
What? What, ripping this off?
Yeah.
What, 'cause it's the inside?
Yeah, because the inside is like gooey.
Ah, okay. That's
Okay,
the
that's
inside.
dramatic, not gonna lie.
It doesn't really look like that, does
Yeah,
it?
the packaging made it look like...
Well, I don't know, it's sealed.
It low-key looks a bit like seaweed.
Right, it's one for you. And one for me.
Oh, I don't know if I
Take a little bite out of it.
Ready?
Oh, it's milk chocolate.
Oh.
Mmm.
Yeah, it's quite nice actually.
It's got like, I'll say something.
This is pretty good.
I like the pistachio flavour. But
Quite sweet.
it's very sweet. I couldn't eat more than like 2 squares.
Yeah, that hit of pistachio is like extra sweet. But it's good though.
And it's got crunchy kadayif pastry. Kind of looks like something we have in Turkey as well. That's that crunch in it. I like that. You
I'm
like it?
actually okay with that as well.
Thanks for getting it for me.
You're very welcome.
I can see what the hype's about, definitely. And apparently Lidl and Aldi do their own version, which is cheaper.
Apparently, eh?
Because how much was this?
I just said that.
Yeah, I know.
You got it from me.
Yeah, but do you know that for a fact?
Yeah. I sent you... No, I just made it up. No, I sent you that TikTok. Do you remember everyone queuing?
Oh yeah.
Outside of, I think that was Lidl.
To get the dupe.
But the Lidl one was like £3 or £4.
And what's this? Like double?
Oh, it was 10.
Tenner. I watched that Con Mum show as well. It was really good. But it was literally what happens is in the title.
Yeah. It's the Tinder swindler, but
It's the mum version.
It's the mum version.
It was good though.
And she scams her impressionable son.
Yeah. He was very vulnerable.
He was.
He wanted his mum in his life.
He was a very complex character and she took advantage of that.
Yeah, agreed. I like a show like that as well. It's one episode. It's a one and done.
Yeah, just under 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Easy to digest.
We've still got an episode of Adolescence to watch.
Yeah.
And we're caught up on White Lotus. We put Temptation Island on, so it's just trash to have on in the background.
Yeah.
Bit PMO.
You want some chocky?
Yeah. Thank you.
I hate the look of these people.
Oh.
She's a little cougar coming for the cub. Relatable? Did you just hear that?
Who could blame her?
He just referred to himself as studs. That's good.
You prefer it? I feel like I could eat a whole bar of that. But this. If you're on the pistachio, can I just say as well that I like pistachio before it became cool?
You can say it,
Yeah,
but they might not
I'm
believe
saying
you.
it. No, I actually did. But yeah, if you are into the pistachio hype, try and get your hands on one of these. Or the dupe in Lidl or Aldi. Yeah. Oh.
Blimey.
They're all morons. What is that? Cream?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm using these Drunk Elephant bronzing drops. I finally caved and got these. I put in as a payday treat, I put in a Sephora haul. I've been trying to cut back on my spending. So I was like, I'm going to make a list of things that I actually have run out of. And then once I get paid, I'm going to treat myself to a haul from Sephora. Now this actually wasn't, and I will say majority of things I got were genuinely like things I didn't need, and they were just like things I'd run out of. But I did give myself a couple of treats. So I got myself this, and I've always resisted buying it because I'm like, it's so expensive for what it actually is. And I've bought like all the dupes. Like I've got the Elf one, the L'Oreal one. Like there are loads of dupes for the bronzing drops. But I finally just caved and thought, I'm just going to buy the actual thing. And I really like it. I either mix it in with my moisturiser, or I just do my morning skincare and just put it on over the top. And it's really nice. It is better than the dupes. Like the original, it is actually good. I think worth the money. If you're thinking like, oh, I just want to buy that thing, I just want to treat myself, I would get it. It's really good. As you can see, it's just added some bronzy goodness to my face, and it's glowy, but it's like glowy but not glittery. It looks very natural on the skin, and it blends in nicely as well if you want to just like mix it in with your morning moisturizer. There's that. And then this is the Glossier Future Dew Oil Serum Hybrid, and I actually used to own this back in like, I want to say like 2020, 2021, and then I just didn't repurchase it, but I really like it. Packaging is like really pretty. It's like iridescent, and it's kind of like a skincare product because it is a serum. It says apply 2 pumps all over face as the last step in your skin routine. Add more to the high points of the face for extra glow. And it's basically like a highlighter, but it's skincare. So it has actually got like good skincare products in it. But it just gives you that glass skin. Like it just gives you that glow. I really like it. I've seen some people complain about the smell, but I really like the smell. It smells like rosemary, like it smells quite herbal, and I really like that. So that's what I've been that's all I packed to bring to Scott's in terms of face makeup, but it's kind of like, it's like non-makeup makeup because they're technically like skincare products, but they just give you that bronziness and that glowiness. And then I'm gonna put on some concealer because it's just like, I could sleep more definitely, but my like under eye darkness is just genetic. Dior Forever Skin Correct, really good in the shade 1N. Really good concealer if you've got drier under eyes. I find it doesn't really crease on me, and it's quite good coverage as well. It's just so hard when it comes to declin interview season because you're stuck inside revising when the weather is just getting nice. Like it's just starting to feel like spring, and you probably want to go out more, do things with your friends. Like, I don't hear enough people talking about the Rimmel Kind and Free range. I've also got their pressed powder in Fair for the same purpose. Like after I've actually set my under eyes, I will go over it with this just to brighten, and it does it without like drying out your under eyes. Like powder all over Scott's dressing gown. Yeah, it's this one. Although they've changed the packaging on this now, and it's in the shade Cherry Blossom Cake.
That's bloody gorgeous. Look at that.
It's lovely outside.
Look at that view.
I'm really sad that I have to revise just when the weather's getting nice.
No. According to my gran, we should just go to the beach, go to Stourhead.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, stop saying that, gran, but like, would you do that, or? I've been updating everyone on.
My makeup products.
Okay. You showing them the new Summer Fridays?
No, I actually haven't.
Ooh,
I've shown them some other new things I've got.
Okay.
My Summer Fridays, I'm a big fan of. For Christmas, my brother got me the iced coffee one. which I love, but then I lost it, so I had to buy a new one. Lol. But I also got the was it pink sugar, which is more of a pink nude, whereas the iced coffee is more of a brown nude. And I'm a big fan. Like, I've literally stopped wearing lipstick or lip gloss. I literally lip liner, Benetton, Summer Fridays tinted lip balm, and it is Chef's Kiss. And they taste really good. They smell really good.
You've been squirting them in your mouth?
No. Yeah, when I get hungry, I just... It's actually so greasy.
Right.
I need to wash it
Maybe
today.
you need the wind through it then.
I need to wash it after the gym. Look how greasy it is.
Then some girls like actually grease it, like they grease it back to make it look greasy. Like
Not to make it look...
No, not to make it look greasy.
Yeah,
but
they'll slick
like,
it back.
Yeah, they'll slick it down to metal, but it does make it look greasy.
Yeah.
But they do it intentionally.
Yeah.
So we could just say that you're doing that intentionally.
Yeah,
Even though
no
you
one...
just haven't showered in a while.
No one would ever know.
How would they know? See? Do
No,
that.
I haven't showered in ages.
I know.
In days. I think I'm gonna like clip back my bangs
Okay.
because they're just greasy and not sitting right. In my can you bring my gym bag here, please? Because I've got some hair grips.
Where is it?
In your room.
It's lucky.
Thank
What's the
you.
distance I'm able to walk?
Yeah, we're gonna slick back the hair today. Okay, we are doing cardio. I just did a full session. What's over there yapping, which is why I'm on the treadmill. So I just want to go get some food.
Let's rush this food home, shall we?
You've made me very happy.
That's what we do every time we see each other.
Food and iced coffee.
That ain't a new experience.